Hey, Ladybug, how you doing? Love? Hey, Lynn. Hey, Risa, how you doing? Love? Y'all doing all right? Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Love? Hey, Sabina, how you doing? Love? Uh, well, I was going to do coffee with JD, but I figured it's probably just too early. Yeah, so I just got off of that. I got uh, a package from uh, Joni. It was black scorpion salsa. I guess down there in Arizona. That's going to be rough right there. Caution extremely hot. That little blue ribbon right there. This is award winning. I don't know about that. And then this one here was hot to the bone. Uh, Reaper salsa. Arizona Reaper. That's gonna be something else right there. Hey Lisa Ann. Hey Paula. How you doing? I wanted to do all right today. Hey Judy. Storms there. Yeah. My liver done gone low probably. I mean, that'd be a good challenge though, because we ain't done a chili challenge like that in a while. We've been doing, we just did them like, spoonful. That right there is something that'll stick with you for a minute. That scorpion uh, powder is about 4 million Scoville units uh, per per spoonful, and then that Carolina Reaper is 8 million Scoville just for a spoonful. This here uh, black scorpion says contains 11 different peppers. Now, I've not read them yet, but they go, you can see it up there at the top. It says contains 11 different peppers. That gum. Okay. Uh, that'll remind you who you are right there. You're doing good, Lisa. Good deal. Hey, Joanne, how you doing? Yes, that's nice of her. We always use things like that. Hey, Kathy, how you doing, love? Hope all of you doing all right. Hey, Patricia, how you doing, love? Did y'all get too hot today? It was like 87 here today. Hey, Christy, how you doing, love? Hey, D, how you doing, love? Rain, good deal. 84 in Chicago, not too bad. No humidity, good deal. Got it in your back. Still working around the house. Bless you, though. Yeah, I think everybody could use a little bit more rain. Well, a few people. Everybody throw out prayers for Christy. Bless you, love. 74 now. Police found my father dead in his house, mentally struggling with that. So everybody throw out prayers for Christy. Bless you, love. I know what it is to lose a loved one, especially if you're close to them. Rain there, Judy. 60 tonight. It was 83. Well, we should get 60 here. Well, that'd be nice right there. Thank all of you for your prayers. That's very kind of you. Yeah, 60 would be just awesome. Thing of it. I can handle that real easy. Uh, Kind of surprised me today though. Wanda got up and well, I went there and turned her light on. Told her I was going to the store and asked if she wanted anything. She said some chips, so I went and got her some, a few things, and come back and uh, I sat down on the bed watching TV and I heard a little noise in there. She's in there making her some French toast, so she she's doing all right today. Has it been a minute since he was like that before they found him? The other day somebody brought to my attention that um, about messages from the other side through a phone, and I've told my experiences with that, and bless you, Kathy. I found a video uh, today. Well, matter of fact, it popped up, and it was about um, when you're contacted by the other side. Um, do they have the same voice? Whatnot. Of course they do. Um, and is it, uh, to where they can distinctly let you know it's that person? Yes. Um, which at the cemetery, when that female said, "I'm gonna call you," and about that time my phone rang with an unlisted number, so I answered it, and I heard just a little bit of giggle. That was it. And then the phone went dead. There's no, you know, tone after that. Usually whenever you hang up the phone, you hear that tone. Well, they wouldn't none. And today when I was watching that, uh, they said the same thing. No tone. Uh, it's pretty doggone neat to hear. So if I can find that, I'm gonna play it. Let you guys hear it. Uh, yeah, type it in now. But it's weird. It just pop up like that. Uh, Spoke to Thursday. I was thinking that. Did y'all do a welfare check? Uh, Broke Good County Sunday. Terrible. Let me see. Let me type in. Um, it's not it either. They come. Maybe I can find it here in a second. Happy birthday, Christy. Hey, Lisa. Oh, he's still with you, love.
Best-selling author Dean Horst. A rather bizarre.
There you go. Maybe I'll find it. Here it is. This woman here, she explains uh, what's going to be said, and she'll explain about the no tone on the phone whenever he hangs up. It's really neat. I might put it through this speaker so you can hear it better.
On the first part of this tape, you will have the opportunity to compare the telephone voice of Konstantin Radeve, early Latvian taped voice experimenter who died in 1974. These calls were made to 3 EVP experimenters in the United States. The first segment, lasting 40 seconds, came through my telephone at approximately 10:45 a.m. on January 27, 1994. My telephone rang normally. I was sitting at the desk in my office working. When I picked up the receiver, a clear male voice said, "This is Konstantin Radeve." I quickly pushed the record button of my Sano tape recorder that is connected to my telephone and asked, "How are you, Dr. Radeve?" This explains his first remark as my tape recorder began recording. "I'm as fine as a dead one can be." It is important to note he heard my question and responded to it in an appropriate way, perhaps showing a dry sense of humor. After that, he went on to complete his message, calling me by name and again saying his name at the end. You will then hear me say, "Thank you so much." You will notice there is no dial sound as he ends his contact, which you normally hear under usual phone call conditions. Others who have received phone calls from the other side have also remarked on the absence of dial tones. The second segment on the tape is a phone call George Meek, developer of the Spiricom system, and now living in North Carolina, received on the same morning as mine came through. The third segment is a phone call Mark Macy of Colorado received on February the 11th, 1994, through his answering machine. Mark had received a phone call several days before George and I did, as well as Walter Uphoff of Wisconsin. Unfortunately, Mark and Walter did not have a tape recorder connected to their telephone, as George and I did, so could not record Radeve's voice. In his second call, however, to Mark, as already mentioned, Mark found the message on the answering machine after he had been away from home a short time. Mark called George after listening to the message, and George confirmed Radeve had called him earlier that day.
I'm as fine as a dead one can be. Dear Sarah, thank you very much for everything you did for the propagation of the voices. We cried and we succeeded in building this bridge to the States. You are one of the first who are contacted by this meaning. Thank you very much for all the work you did. We are very proud and honored that we could contact you. I must interrupt now. This was the first contact. This was Konstantin Radeve speaking.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, this is George Meek. This is Konstantin Radeve. George, my friend, at last we succeeded in contacting you. Jeanette is beside me, and she
So that right there is pretty daggone neat. Everybody that knew him could, you know, imply that was his voice. They worked with him, but he had died about 20 years prior to that. They were working on a device to be sent here to the States to be used to connect with the deceased. And very, very intelligent. Learned how to manipulate the system and speak. Not only it caught, through someone's uh, recording, but the guy also could hear it just plain as day without any type of recording. He said, I suppose you can hear me. He said, I hear you very well. It's all, like I said, it's all about timing, all about the energy. Everything that they pretty well known here, they know on the other side. They can remember things as much as their energy will allow them to remember. So, very, very good. Hey, Alicia, how you doing? Hey, Tori. Everybody throw out prayers for Tori. Her feet and ankles are swelling. Glad you had a good time. Bless you, love. Yeah, that's right, dude. Yeah, that was just his way of speaking. He's probably from France or somewhere. And of course, using just energy to speak. I mean, he's getting it out the best he can. I will do it, Tori. Thank all of you for your prayers for her. I am sorry to hear that, Christy. That coming. Y'all got my number if you need to talk, love. Hey, Beck, how you doing? Doing good? Good deal. Yeah, it was some softwood. Talk to me, Summer. Thank you. Hello. Summer. Have you seen Mom and Dad today? Let her answer. Have you seen Mom and Dad today, Summer? You said doggy. Are you talking about Yucky? Summer. Are you talking about Yucky? Yeah. You miss Yucky, huh? Summer. Just push through, love. Summer, have you been around Mom and Dad today? Yeah. Okay. Summer. Your mom did an interview here a while back with a gentleman. And I heard your voice many times while I watched that. And I heard you on there say, "Get up." What, love? When I heard you say "get up," were you telling yourself to get up, something? Was that you trying to tell yourself not to give up? Was? Let Summer speak. Summer. I remember when I first started working with you, love. I missed you too. You told me one time, said that your dad and Jose got into a fight one time. Do you remember that, Summer? Yeah. Summer, it was because of taking showers, huh? Summer. Dad and Jose got into it for the shower situation. Summer, you also told me that the photo that was taken when you were in the back seat was too late. Do you remember telling me that, Summer? Summer, do you remember telling me that? Let her speak, bro. Summer, do you remember telling me that when Granny took that picture, it was already too late? And you also said you didn't know why they had put milk in the car. Do you remember that, Summer? Yes, you did. Do you remember? Do you remember telling me you didn't know why they put that milk in the car? Rose, let her speak. Okay. Summer, during that interview with your mom in the basement, I seen a child spirit in there. That was you, huh, Rose? In the basement when your mom was having an interview with a guy here a while back. I seen a child spirit there. It was yours, wasn't it? Summer. That was your spirit I seen, wasn't it? In the basement, Summer. When I seen that child spirit, that was your spirit, wasn't it? I know people believe it. Let her speak. Summer, that was your spirit, wasn't it? I remember you also, when I was saying, have they been anything moved? You said from the closet. You remember speaking about the closet, Summer? And if so, what was in it? Summer, do you remember? You. So at some point you were in the closet. Summer. So you were in the closet for a period. They had you. Quilt. Makes sense. Summer, is there anything that you would like to say to Mom and Dad? What would you like to say? Would you what, Summer? I heard Rose say, have stopped mistreating her. So I'm sure Summer was aiming to say, would you have stopped mistreating me? Summer, what would you like to say to Mom and Dad? You can or you cannot, however you want to do it. I don't. If you don't say nothing about it, I wouldn't blame you a bit. Summer, if there's anything you'd like to say to Mom and Dad, help. Summer, remember, you can say anything you want, good or bad. This is your turn. What of what? Would have helped what? So I heard Rose say with the boys. Are you saying when you got a little older you would have helped with your brothers? Okay. That poor child. I hope y'all was taking notes down much for the questions. That girl has got a heart of gold. Let me tell you. That's why I get cranky if somebody says at least anything wrong. If they hadn't did what they did, and things would have been fine. She offered to even help, probably get a job and help support her brothers to that family. I heard them say Grandma was mean. And she was abusive, you know. The majority of the bruising on that child was from the granny. I still, to this day, say, Don never hit that child. And I won't ever change what I think. That's what I think. I think it got so serious that eventually that kind of feeling slipped aside with it. But the rest of them did. And I don't think it was just mom and grandma, if you get my drift. She went through a lot with people, family, and still can show that kind of love. That goes to show you right there that baby didn't know no different from right and wrong. She was about as perfect of a person as you could ever find on this earth, but was just chosen to be with that family. Children are a gift not to be put here to be abused and used. Like, so the ones that were involved even know about it. They'll face judgment. She'll get her justice no matter what. And the Lord will see to it. That is one little child right there that nobody has to worry where she's going. What do we do for the internet? Well, it's all nut jobs, pretty much. May have that. Hey, Tanya, how you doing? No, not since this last time. Mammy Jean. Don never hurt Summer. No matter what's been said or what. I don't listen to that. I listen to what Summer says. That's the only one I'm going to listen to out of that bunch. And she has said before, Daddy has never hit me. And I believe it. Now, as far as other things, yes. But not as a beating or hitting or slapping or pinching or anything like that. No, Don didn't do that. I'm nowhere near saying he's a good person, but he did not hit her. So the bruising come from the others. Yes. Tom and Granny. And truth be told, the brothers knew and had a part in things as well. Because they were made to. Just put the call was on Don. Don wasn't even there the day that this happened. Now, as far as the the death, that was an accident. It did not mean to happen. If anybody that's new goes back and watches, they will hear Summer tell what happened, and that it was an accident, and she don't hold no ill will against it. It's just the after effects is what is so bad. Hey, Kathy, how you doing, Lisa? Uh, she would have, Lisa. Even for people that didn't know her, eventually something would have been told about this job. She had a spark, per se, that just hurt. If she could have grown up and just got a job being a waitress or something, somewhere, at some point in time would be said about her to the public. You can't have that much love and not share it. She was special. Hey, Jen, how you doing? They are. They're a blessing. Yes. So, mm. Yeah, it was an accident with what happened, but the stuff that was before that and after that, that's what the problem is. And still is. Mary Jane. She don't meet a stranger. But now if she don't like you, she just don't like you. That come okay. I have got to find my holder. Crazy that gun thing. No, she don't know any better. Just thought it was normal. They do big. It was, a terrible thing. And now it's went on to more and more and more children. Uh, that gun is happening everywhere. And it's getting worse day by day. That's right, Mim Jean. I didn't touch it that time. I didn't touch the table, didn't touch this bowl, nothing. I don't know. There's something trying to get attention. No, not with his hands. I mean, other things, yes, but not with his hands. I mean, which is bad enough, but these children was not put here to be done that way. That's like this sex trafficking business going around. They need to put a halt to it quick. Yeah, Tanya. That whole bunch is jealous. And then not only that, now it's a publicity, kind of deal. And people's got where they're not taking it for what it is. The police or any authority or the people. Very few, if I have to say any. That baby needs to be found and everything done proper and be done with. That could have been done in 3 day time if they would have did their job. Yeah, well, somebody tunes into that, they're about as crazy as that bunch is. That's about what I got to say to that. When they're groomed up like that, they really don't know no better. They just, like you said, they think it's normal. Yes, Joy. I don't know, Sabina. I know they lost custody. They'll never get custody back. And if somebody got them that knows that bunch, then yeah, they may get a visitation. I don't know. But if they got any sense in their head, they wouldn't let them see them children again, period. Okay, Liz. Yeah, if they would come forward and do the job, tell what happened and just get it over with. They know they're going to go down for it. It's just a matter of time. And too much time has gone by. But still, with them sitting in the jailhouse and us feeding them and, you know, paying their water bill and whatnot, that's not justice. Okay. That is not justice for this baby. Or for any missing teen or children, or any missing person, or any murdered person. I don't care how old you are. Sitting in the jailhouse, us paying for it, is not justice. Yes, Donna. That's right, Mem G. It would pay not, but yeah, Tori. But the greatest justice will be when the Lord comes back. We can do all we wanted to here on earth, and it will not add up to the justice that she will get when he comes back. It says it in the Bible, Lisa. Eye for an eye. Hey, Tammy, how you doing, love? No, not yet, love. Wishful thinking, though. We all do. Dadgummit. No, I haven't, love. Uh, I've been having to deal with Wanda, love. Today's the first day that she's actually done okay, so apparently tonight or in the morning I can get them done. Uh, yeah, you mods, make sure you have taken notes. This is a good first starter here. When I'm doing someone, when it's titled someone, I will not pay attention to the chat during the session. I will get to the comments during the break. Then when I start back, I'll ask the questions. No, Judy. But let me tell you also, you can take it for what it's worth. Even some that do search and whatever they're doing, don't be fooled. It's still for publicity. Some of them are in it for the money, for the show, not for the child. So don't let people fool you. Yes, but keep it on the down low. That's what they do. They think that if enough years pass, it'll all blow over. People won't think of it anymore. But they're wrong as hell because I won't let it rest. Lisa Pullman says, hello to all and always blessings to all. Bless you. It's just a sad, sad situation. That's like Rose. I gave my word that when I get summer settled, I'm going to start in on Rose and start back from the beginning like I did before and carry it on. And then I will start putting out in my words of her words of where she's at. I know there's nothing they can do with it now, being this long a period of time, but they can still put a marker or something to grace this woman. Yes, Joy. No, Kathy. Not since this last go around. She has, Beck. Just go back and listen. No, Pamela, having to wait till at least the third. Uh, but you can hit me up and I can give you the pill box. I showed it earlier. I'll show it again real quick. Joni sent me some salsa from down there in Arizona, and this is black scorpion salsa. It's got 11 different uh, peppers in it. But scorpion, as it's got like 8 million Scoville units in it per spoonful. So it's gonna be rough. Daggum. Caution: extremely hot. 11 different peppers. So that right there gonna be something else. And then here's got the Carolina Reaper in it, and it may have some other things. I've not got to read them all yet. Hot to the bone, Arizona Reaper. Uh, I notice it's got a little scale over here to the side. I can't really tell what it is. It's that little red stick looking thing goes all the way to the top. I don't know what number it's on, but that's gonna light you up right there. It's gonna make you remember who you are. Like, real quick. Something here. Yeah, look, Quentin. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be gross, love. It's gonna be something else. I don't even want to pop the top daggum till necessary. And then I'll procrastinate for an hour before I do that. But yeah, Pamela, just hit me up, love, and I'll give you the address and you can send what you want. Uh, only thing that I reckon so far now is whatever, well, the stuff that Reese is sending and whatever Alice is sending. It can be rough, Joe. I'm telling you, Tanya. There you go, Don. I'll believe it when I see it, babe. Hey, Brenda. This here is, not only for summer, but for all of them. It's just pathetic. All right, mods, go ahead and throw up them questions here. If you jotted them down. Yes, Tanya is. I I don't believe nothing unless I see it. And I'm not gonna believe nothing I hear. Actions speak louder than words to me. Bless you, Lisa. Yeah, her. I've been so wound up. I ain't been able to sleep right. Ain't been able to get no daggum rest. Every day, been having to pick her up by the floor 4 or 5 times. You have to listen for a holler. You got to listen for a falling. I mean, it's always something. Hey, Beth, how you doing? Bless you. Mods, have you wrote down any of these questions? Summer, Mimi Jean said, did dad leave or mom? I said, Mammy Jean asked, "Did Dad leave or did Mom leave?" Mommy. Bless you, Kathy. I hope so, Pamela. That's right. Proof's in the pudding. Mammy Jean says, "Thank you, Summer," with hearts. Bev Neal says, "Love you, Summer and Rose," with hearts, angels, rainbows, and unicorns. Bless you. Was that the only question, Sabina? If it is, I will go back to just kind of like open session, dude. Kathy Mathis says, "Love you, Summer," with hearts. I heard a guy say, "Good kid." It is. It is his family's. They can't sell it or do nothing with it right now. Lisa Pullman says, "Love you all in the spirit realm." Bless you, love. Betty, yeah, Betty's on. How you doing, love? Okay, Lynn. Betty had a question for Rose. Go ahead and put it down here, Sabina. Mammy Jean says, "Summer, do you know where Mom went?" Huh? Summer. Mammy Jean said, "Do you know where Mom went?" We've talked about the book before. Summer, if you know where Mom went, you can tell it. Betty says, "Rose, tell us what happened to her." She was jerked up out of the water. Is that correct? Yes. Everything from the tail end up was at the river. They're either with foster care or still in the unit. I don't know. Lisa Pullman says, "Summer, do you know if your mom has been where you are lately?" No. Hey, Beth, how you doing, love? No. She said no. There you go. Okay. She ain't been there. Of course not. It's going to hit too hard. I think from time to time, love, that's a little hard on her. We'll just kind of we'll turn it on until we hear. I'm sure we'll hear more from Summer, but we'll just turn it on until we hear. And who knows? May hear one of his names this evening. Well, Danny. What, Summer? No, they didn't want to go back. They don't want nothing to do with that bunch. I don't blame them. They know they did, they'd get in trouble too. Yucky was black and white. Yes, he was. That gentleman right there said Yucky was black and white. Yes, he was. No, I don't blame them. No, they'll never go back. They don't care nothing about that bunch. I mean, I'm sure they still love their mom and dad. They don't want nothing to do with them. Need another reef for your door? Okay, look. Got big ones or little ones? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are about 12. 12 you can pick from. Hey, MZ, how you doing? That was pretty neat on that spirit's behalf there, talking about Yucky for MZ says, love you, Summer. Betty says, Rose, what really happened to you? If you go back and watch from the beginning, you'll find out, love. She'll tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, they were evil. Yes. Yes, Kathy, he was the cause. Beck Carter says, Summer, don't you give up. I love you. Bless you, love. Rose, do you want to speak on what happened to you? I was hurt. Been there. And I found it. I know it would be probably near about impossible. Yeah, if you go back and watch, you'll hear exactly, even in detail, of what happened. Yeah. I'm sorry for that too, Rose. They got by too much already. It's time to shut it down for that bunch. As you know, she was pregnant, and it wasn't just one person; it was two, and it was at her old home. And she'll tell you where she's at on the property. I forget. Rose, do you remember your age before you passed? I asked her about that one day, Becky. She said yes, but it's very difficult for her to talk about. Beck Carter says, Rose, do you see your babies? Hearts and roses. No, it wasn't Candace. Candace did not undo it. No, she knew about it, but she didn't have nothing to do with it. Yes, Summer. He was in on it. Becky says, I'm sure it is. So sorry, Rose. You lose a child, it would be hard to talk about, especially if you was on the other side and had to see them, like that. But at least you know they're safe and they're okay. But here in the physical, the only way to keep them alive is to talk about them and express feeling about them. Me too, Joanne. That would have been a lovely bunch right there. Hello. Pamela Bird said, is your mom still friends with Kathy Summer? Summer, is mom still friends with Kathy? Yeah. It could have been done that way, Tanya. Mom and Dad did. Becky. Summer, who had you dancing in the rain in front of the barrels for sale? You remember that, Summer? Summer. You remember standing in the rain in front of the barrels? Yeah. Who had you do that? So they could take video and pictures. Yes, very much. Done. Done and Don and Candace. Rose. You heard a whisper, Mom? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good deal. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. I think this has been a doggone good one. Go back and use earbuds if you want to. Love every one of you. See you either later tonight sometime or in the morning. Love every one of you. No, not Robin. Bless you, love.